Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Orina. In a tragic incident, a 20-year-old youth lost his life while performing a stunt at the MRF More Grips Supercross Championship at Bodgeshwar Ground, Mapsa on Sunday.
Now, in a tragic incident, a 20-year-old youth lost his life while performing a stunt at the MRF Go Grips Supercross Championship at Bodgeshwar Ground in Mapsa on Sunday afternoon. Now, the incident occurred at 11:30 in the morning when the deceased Altab Amal Hassan Larchi, a resident housing board Gogol Marga, was performing a stunt with his motorcycle on the racetrack when he lost control of his motorcycle. Larchi was attempting to negotiate the track and jump over a pit when he fell on the track and suffered injuries to his neck and chest. Two other contestants who were racing behind him also dashed against him and while injured in the baque. He was immediately rushed to the private hospital in Mapsa by the organizers in an ambulance and was later shifted to Goa Medical College and Hospital for further treatment. He, however, passed away in the afternoon while undergoing treatment at GMC. Mapsa Police Umesh Naik conducted the Panchnama and further investigation is being carried out by Sub-Inspector Richa Bhosle. The artificial track was constructed on the Bodgeshwar ground for the contest and the race was in the morning when this incident happened. Now, the people present at the Supercross Championship have raised questions over the organization of the said contest, even as Sanjay Bade of the Farmers Organization and other farmers has objected to this track. MMC Chairperson Shubhangi Vaingankar, Deputy Chairman Chandrasekhar Benkar, MMC Chief Officer Amitesh Shivaikar, along with other councillors and organizers, were also present when the incident occurred. A story by Prakash Kadekar and Makbul for Herald TV.
While the schools and institutions celebrated Children's Day indoors, it was the mothers who came out and raised their voice against the shops that are selling toxic substances that are sold near schools and colleges. On Monday, Mothers Against Tobacco (MAT) held a protest in Panjim in front of the DHS over selling of loose cigarettes and people smoking in public.
आम्ही गोवा विलेज फोरमांतल्यान हांगा आयले आमचे बॅनर आसा आम्ही एक नवे कॅम्पेन सुरू केला मदर्स अगेन्स्ट टबॅको आणि आम्ही हांगा DHSाक सांगूंक आयल्या आणि ह्या शॉपाच्या मुखार आम्ही प्रोटेस्ट करता कित्याक हे शॉप कितले तांकां चलान मेळ्ळे तरी ते सिगरेट एक सिंगल सिगरेट विकता सिगरेट विकपाचेर बंदी ना पण एक सिंगल सिगरेट लोकांक विकता लोक हांगा बसता आणि सिगरेट ओडता म्हणून आम्ही हेच्या मुखार आज प्रोटेस्ट करूं येयला आणि आम्ही DHS डायरेक्टराक आम्ही मेळोंक वयतली तिका सांगोंक की एनफोर्समेंट आसा
Sagun Gowdy for Herald TV.
14th November is celebrated as Children's Day. What do children want most on this special day? Yes, they may want a few toys and treats. Yes, they may want to know school, know studies, and parents to take them out for a very special treat. But they also want love. They want parents to understand their feelings, and you wouldn't believe, some even ask for quality family time. Listen to these intelligent children.
14 November is celebrated as Children's Day. After listening to these kids, you'd wish every day was Children's Day. Yes, they may want no school, no studies, and parents to take them out for a very special treat. But they also want love. They want parents to understand their feelings, and you wouldn't believe it. Some even want quality family time.
Children's Day is celebrated across India to raise awareness about the rights, education, and welfare of children. It is celebrated on 14 November every year on the birthday of the first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who was known to have been fond of children. On this day, many educational and motivational programs for children are held all over India. Every child feels really happy and excited about Children's Day. Here I am, right, wishing each and every child a very happy Children's Day. God bless you all.
Okay, I'm Anaya. So, Children's Day is celebrated on 14th November, which was the birthday of the first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, and it creates awareness on right, education and welfare of children. And it should be a day where there is no school, no studies, and parents should take their children out for a treat.
On this Children's Day, I want love from my parents. Understand my feelings, be with me on whole day.
On the Children's Day, I want for my parents is like for them to give me love, take me out for outings, and spend time together as a family, and give me I like to read books and also like some story books, and I do lots of paintings and sketches, like sketch sets, painting, paints, and some remote control cars what I love.
On Children's Day, I want my parents to spend time with me and take me for outing and give me lots of love.
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Goa Legislative Speaker Ramesh Tawadkar stated that he has received 2 disqualification petitions against the 8 MLAs who had defected. However, one more petition filed by Congress President Amit Patkar on 2 MLAs is yet to be reviewed by him. Both parties will be called for hearings, he said.
Goa Legislative Assembly Speaker Ramesh Tawadkar stated that he has received 2 disqualification petitions against the 8 defected MLAs. However, one more petition filed by Congress President Amit Patkar on the 2 MLAs is yet to be reviewed by him. Both parties will be called for hearings, he said.
अमित पाटलाचं पहिले आज एक कोरोना आणि फेस रोजगार जे 2 पिटिशन आहेत आणि या संदर्भात दोन्ही बाजून आपल्या इकॉनॉमी त्यांनी दोन्ही हेरिंग आम्ही बरोबर असतं आता जे पिटिशन असतात ते पूर्ण आवश्यक होता अभ्यास करून जसं की त्यासाठी हेरिंग सुद्धा त्याची सिमिलरिटी दोन्ही आधी यासाठी लक्षात
Devendra Gaonkar for Herald TV.
This IFFI is important as it is happening after 2 years. The opening film will be an Austrian film, Alma and Oscar. The mid-festival film will be Poland's Perfect Number, and the closing film will be 2022's Fixation, says Secretary for Information and Broadcasting Apurva Chandra on Monday. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Sawant also held an inspection of the preparatory work of the upcoming IFFI.
Yes, sir. This is the first time, no? यहाँ पे अच्छा, लेकिन तीन बना के लग रहा है तो यहाँ पे फर्स्ट टाइम लग रहा है। पहले अपने लग जाएगा, हाँ नहीं लगा पहले, हाँ अपने यहाँ पे इसमें भी लगेगा ना वो।
कंटिन्यू रहेगा प्रोमेनाड में, ऑलमोस्ट कम हो गया था, थोड़ा लेवलिंग का बाकी है, ये हो गया है यहाँ पे, एंड देन कंटिन्यू होते ऐसे ही जी।
एंट्री ताजी एंट्री हांगच्या प्रॉमिनंटाचे बॅरिकेडाचेर येवतना आसात आनी हांगच्यान ते सगळे आगे वयल्यान वतले। अरे फिल्म बाजार की तरफ लगे इस पे लगेगा ना स्टॉल, ये तो हो गया। हाँ, और यहाँ पे क्या प्रोमिनेंट है?
तो प्रोमेनाड के साइड में उनका शॉप कंटिन्यू होती जा रही है।
अच्छा, वो बात है।
यस सर, तो स्टेट पवेलियन नया कंट्री का पहले से दुबई वगैरह का स्टॉल भी है, तो एज वी गो अहेड हम लोग ऐसे चलते हैं
जाते हैं हमारी कंपनी एक चार भीतर हे सगळं उद्या तो कंप्लीट होता This will be completed in 4 days. Lighting meeting सब लगेगा. Yes, yes. Whatever we promise, we will do it. पढ़ना कोई. ना ना पहिला.
Goa Pradesh Congress Committee will file a disqualification petition against 8 defected Congress MLAs this week before the Speaker. Speaking against the 8 rebel MLAs who joined the BJP in September, the leader stated that the party will join forces as Congress is one big party. The party will fight this to make sure that the law is spelled out correctly and these kinds of unprincipled defections don't take place.
Goa Pradesh Congress Committee will file a disqualification petition against the 8 rebel MLAs this week before the Speaker. Speaking against the rebel MLAs who joined the BJP in September, the leader stated that the party will join forces as Congress is one big party.
Is coming on 16. So probably for that petition, we will be a strategy after we file केला असतं.
फाइल केल म्हणून रोखडे काय स्पीकर दिना. देखून तेही रावले. सुसेगाद सगळी तयार घालया आणि मागीर फाइल करूया. सो फाइल केली.
Sardin ma ab tek file केले ते डिस्कॉल होते इलेक्शन्स आणि सोपले ते सगळे
तुका पुढे लायरांनी के निर्णय म्हणून एकले डिसिजन दिलो ते 3 महिन्यांनी सार्दिन्या स्पीकर हातात मातांनी सांगण्याची तर 4.5 वर्सां आणि कितें तेचो शेगीन ताच करताय देखून ताणी स्लो केलो.
Now that we have specific question about Girish filing and me filing, there's no something like two different Congress. Please don't assume that any citizen can file. And you know, people are agitated, people are upset. So people will come forward to file petition to seek their disqualification. They would want to send them home and they are happy. If others are giving us hand, including Girish can come, with his team can come, we will all join forces because remember Congress is one big party and Congress will fight this to make sure that the law is spelled out correctly and these kind of unprincipled defections don't take place. Right.
गिरीश खूप दिस झाले तो आयसोलेशना गेलो सो दिसता तुमची पार्टी.
Why Girish has been in touch with me, Girish Mugovera, Girishan म्हाका सांगला पासून petition गायले म्हणून. Everything is all right. Girishan पासून म्हाका documents ते मेळ्ळे ते धाडले म्हाका. So there is nothing that there is a discord, miscommunication or there is a this thing. Please don't put words in mouths, don't make suggestions and I think we are a happy family and everything will work well.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
His Eminence Philip Neri Cardinal Ferrao, 69, Archbishop of Goa and Daman, was re-elected as the President of the Conference of Catholic Bishops of India, CCBI, by the 33rd Plenary Assembly held at St. John's National Institute of Health Sciences, Bangalore, from 11th to 12th November 2022.
His Eminence Philip Neri Cardinal Ferrao, the Archbishop of Goa and Daman, was re-elected as the President of the Conference of Catholic Bishops of India, CCBI, by the 33rd Plenary Assembly held at St. John's National Institute of Health Sciences, Bangalore, from 11 to 12 November 2022. Most Reverend Dr. George Anthony Swami, Archbishop of Madras, Mylapore, and Most Reverend Dr. Anil Joseph Thomas Kuto, the Archbishop of Delhi, were also re-elected CCBI Vice President and Secretary General, respectively. Cardinal Philip Neri was elected first time in 2019 by the 31st Plenary Assembly held in Chennai and replaced Cardinal Oswald Gracious of Bombay. ABP George Anthony Swami and ABP Anil Kuto were elected the first time in 2017 by the 29th Plenary Assembly held in Bhopal and re-elected in 2019. Pope Francis elevated Philip Neri as Cardinal on October 27, 2022 and appointed as a Cardinal Priest of Santa Maria in Gaia. He was appointed as one of the members of the dicastery for the evangelization on October 7, 2022. He was the former vice president of the CCBI from 2011 to 2017. Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Every year, November 14th is celebrated as Children's Day to commemorate the birth anniversary of India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Nehru was very fond of children and in his free time would spend a moment with them. He was fondly called Chacha Nehru. From the year 1964, his birthday was celebrated as Children's Day. After around 2.5 years, Children's Day was celebrated by Panjim, Mandre and Mapsa. Watch.
Every year, November 14th is celebrated as Children's Day to commemorate the birth anniversary of India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He was fondly called Chacha Nehru by children, and from the year 1964 onwards, his birthday was celebrated as Children's Day. After 2.5 years, Children's Day was celebrated by Mustapha High School at Joggers Park, Altino.
Today we have brought our children here to celebrate Children's Day. They are so happy because after 2 years, almost 2.5 years, they have come out in the open. It's a great day for them. They were so excited the moment I announced that they were going to have an outing, and they all jumped with joy. We are also very happy that we were able to celebrate Children's Day finally after a long period of time. It's a great day for the children because today is Chacha Nehru's birthday. They all know one child has come dressed as Chacha Nehru, and they are also performing different items here today. We are going to give them refreshments. They are going to enjoy themselves. They have been brought to the Joggers Park. They are playing and having a great time. We are very happy that our children could finally come out in the open and be like what they are expected to be, to channelize that energy that they have and enjoy their Children's Day.
Now coming to your institution, your own institutions, I could see all the best of the facilities here. I congratulate the staff. It's not easy. It's not an employment who's been employed here or who are catering to the either in whatever form. The teachers, special educator, the physiotherapists, all those who come here, it is not employment but it is a seva, it is a service for a human and for the betterment of this.
चिल्ड्रन्स डेच्या निमित्तान थोडोसो टायम भुरग्यां वांगडा स्पेंड करपाक खातीर आयला आयज हांव बसून उलयतां. आमचे बालभवनचे डायरेक्टर डॉ चावडीकर त्याच बरोबर आमचे सेक्रेटरी फॉर एड्युकेशन, सेक्रेटरी फॉर द बाल भवन मिस्टर गिल आणि बालभवनचो पुराय स्टाफ. हांव बालभवनच्या पुराय स्टाफाचें खूब खूब अभिनंदन करता. बालभवनच्यो एक्टिविटी फक्त पणजेच न्ही तर बालभवनच्यो एक्टिविटी प्रत्येक तालुक्यात आणि तालुक्याच्या फुडें वचून आम्ही वेगवेगळ्या 3-3 म्हयन्यांनी एक बालभवन त्या पद्धतीची वेगवेगळी बालभवन सेंटर्स आम्ही चलयता आणि त्या बालभवन सेंटर्सच्या वतीन आम्ही वेगवेगळ्यो म्हणजे डान्स आसतलो, क्राफ्ट आसतलो, पेटी आसतलो, तबला आसतलो, प्ले आसतलो, वेगवेगळ्यो क्रिएटीव एक्टिविटी ज्यो भुरग्यां खातीर 5 वर्सां पासून 16 वर्सांच्या भुरग्यां खातीर वेगवेगळ्यो एक्टिविटी सादरतात आणि बालभवनच्या वेगवेगळ्या सेंटरांनी घेता. आमची टोटल बालभवनची सेंटर्स 52 सेंटर्स गोंयांत चलता आणि ह्या 52 सेंटर्सच्या वतीन आम्ही जवळपास दर वर्सा आम्ही बालोत्सव घेता आणि ह्या बालोत्सवात जवळपास 12,000 भुरगीं सुमार पार्टिसिपेट जातात.
Bureau Report for Herald TV.
And in sports, Kerala Blasters ended their 10-game winless streak that spanned 6 years against FC Goa with an assertive 3-1 victory in the Hero Indian Super League ISL at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Kochi, their first since November 2016. Goals from Adrian Luna, Dimitrios and Ivan within the space of 10 minutes secured all 3 points for the Blasters. Noha Sadui scored for the Gars.
Kerala Blasters ended their 10-game winless streak that spanned 6 years after FC Goa with an assertive 3-1 victory in the Hero Indian Super League ISL at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Kochi for their first since November 2016. Sal Abdul Samad reclaimed his spot in the lineup as Saurav Mandal dropped to bench for the host. Both sides' defense were on the top until the 42nd minute when Luna fired the host in front. Rahul KP's cross from the right flank missed Luna's diving header before it reached Samad. The winger's off-balance shot rolled into the path of Luna, who tapped it from the close range. Goals from Adrian Luna, Dimitros and Ivan within the space of 10 minutes secured all 3 points for the Blasters. Noah scored for the Gors.
I think in the first half, we considered too many transitions, and we knew that they were dangerous in that aspect, in that phase. But of course, we had some troubles. We didn't do the counter press properly. We couldn't press that high, and it caused us some problems. Well, we thought that we needed more players on the lines in the wide, and we decided to put it in, trying to find this Iker and Brandon together in the middle. They were not feeling comfortable between them. We preferred to open the pitch and try to attack in another way. And I think we did good on some moments, but it was not enough because they had a big advantage. The only concern is that they didn't allow us to warm up in the box. I think it's a stupid decision, but about the referee, I don't have any concern. They try to do the best things they can, and no concerns about that. I think the team didn't give up. We went into the half-time with 2-0. Difficult. We conceded third one at the starting of the second half. It was not an easy situation. We came here with some injuries, and the team didn't give up. We tried to come back till the last minute. It's time to learn. It's time to analyze what happened and go on to the next. We are going to learn from here, for sure.
Story by Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on Herald on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.